A boy named Zayan was born in a small town where people's dreams frequently seemed too big for the constrained streets in which they lived. His family wasn't wealthy. His mother made ends meet by sewing clothes at home while his father operated a corner store. From a young age, Zayan observed his parents' tireless efforts, the way every penny was counted, and the joyous celebration of even the smallest accomplishment, such as selling out a basket of vegetables. Zayan, however, desired more. He was curious rather than avaricious. He used to sit outside his father's store and watch how customers made purchases, what questions they had, and what irritated them. He started scribbling in a notebook at the age of 12, dreaming of opening a store with no shelves, eliminating the need for customers to wait in line. A store that resided in people's pockets. One day, that notebook would grow into his empire. Zayan began using free online resources to learn about business by the time he turned 17. He would spend an hour every day using his cousin's laptop since he didn't have his own. He researched supply chains, e-commerce platforms, websites, and delivery systems. His first business idea, an online grocery delivery app that would cater to small towns like his own, was pitched when he was just 19 years old. People chuckled. Some said it would fail, while others referred to it as childish. And initially it did. His initial app failed. Orders were delayed. All of the vegetables he ordered one week went bad before they could be delivered to the customers. He received hate mail and a refund, demands, and, worst of all, internal doubt. However, Zayan viewed failure as feedback rather than giving up. He rebuilt his model, saved every rupee, and worked night shifts at a nearby call center. Slower but smarter this time. He collaborated with nearby merchants and farmers. He promised delivery within 30 minutes and offered a free replacement order if it was delayed. Word got out. There were only a few families at first. Then entire communities. The convenience was so popular that thousands of people quickly downloaded Zayan's app, Hardworking. He operated in 7 neighboring towns and had 50 employees by the age of 22. Zayan stood inside his first warehouse, which opened in a dusty industrial area, as though it were a palace. He was aware that he was only beginning. Soon, investors observed him. An angel investor called one day, impressed by Zayan's ability to scale without sacrificing quality. Zayan turned down their funding offer. He desired to develop without ceding authority. Instead, he established his own team of designers and programmers and began mentoring young developers from his town. By the age of 25, Hardworking had evolved beyond just selling groceries. It grew to include electronics, medications, and necessities for the home. To make it easier for senior citizens to use, Zayan added voice search in regional languages. Magazines started referring to him as the boy with the billion-dollar brain, after his company won awards. The day his parents placed the first online order and had it delivered to their door in 20 minutes was what made him smile, not the money. His dad shed tears. "You've done what I could never do, you've made the entire town your shop," he said. However, there were some rough patches in Zayan's journey. A large, well-funded, and vicious rival entered his market at the age of 27. They attempted to buy Zayan's business, stole some of his employees, and gave discounts that were lower than his prices. Everyone expected Zayan to sell at last. Instead, he used creativity to fight back. In addition to introducing AI-powered tracking and a subscription service, he also introduced a digital wallet that made it possible for small towns to go cashless. He made the bold decision to open mini franchise stores in rural areas with poor internet connectivity. His idea was straightforward: bring technology with the people if it can't reach them. Zayan, now 30, is the CEO of a business worth more than $2.5 billion, with operations in over 300 communities nationwide. His old notebook, with its crude drawings and jumbled dreams, however, is still with him. "You don't need to be rich to build something big," he frequently tells aspiring business owners. "Simply maintain your curiosity even when everyone tells you to stop." Profits and app downloads aren't the only indicators of his success. He changed his town, created thousands of jobs, and demonstrated that innovation isn't limited to large cities. He came to represent the idea that great companies don't originate in boardrooms but rather in tiny stores with passionate people and weary eyes. Zayan's journey from the dusty shelves of his father's store to a digital empire that transformed millions of lives is evidence that dreams can come true. They are more interested in how far you are willing to pursue them than in where you were born.